what is Spiritism. My experience of what is Spiritism is a way of life. That's what Spiritism is to me, is a way of seeing life, is a way of experiencing the world, is a way of looking at things and seeing these things from a perspective that's not yet very common, from a perspective of real love, of love that embraces everything, of love that doesn't discern one person from the other, is a perspective of looking at things from multiple angles before judging them, before condemning them. We hear all the time that Spiritism is this science or this idea of understanding the relationship between the spirit world and the world that we live in, which is the material world, which is true. But this is more of a formal definition. And in the world that we live in these days, with the variety of things that we have these days, I see Spiritism as being outside of these definitions because we lack words to define things still. So Spiritism is that idea of, hey, look, this has so many different points of view. Let's analyze them. Let's see them through. Let's give time to it for us to really think about it. Let's not just throw it out just because it's against what you think. So in my experience, Spiritism was a lot of different things through my life. Spiritism, when I was growing up, was my father's and my mother's religion. And they had me go to Sunday afternoons to participate in those meetings with some friends and learn about. When I was growing up, it was still my father's will or wish that I could go and become something or learn about this. Then I grew up. Now my father and my mother didn't have any say on what I would do or not would do. But then it was so ingrained in me, in the idea of really seeing things from a different perspective and allowing me to think freely about life, about the way things are, made me see that that's what I want to be. I want to follow this idea of having the opportunity of not being stuck to one book or not being stuck to one side, not being stuck to just science or just philosophy or just religion or just art, but actually live life as this full expression of merging them all. So Spiritism has this connotation of, and I just mentioned, science, philosophy, and religion. I came to learn through time, that's why today I see it different, that I needed to add to these three sides of life. I needed to add art. Because art is not science. Art is not philosophy. Art is not religion. So if we add art to this mixture of what Spiritism is, it adds another vertex to that triangle. And now we have a 3D triangle. That art, where art can connect to science, art can connect to philosophy, art can connect to religion. And we have this 3D triangle where I see that Spiritism can touch everybody in the scientific community, in the philosophical community, in the religious community, and in the artistic community. So Spiritism to me is this, maybe we can add more vertexes at the future. Having these ideas of this wholeness, of this connection, interconnection of every single one of us, and all the knowledge together, Spiritism can become, or will become, even more powerful when we really unleash the potential of recognizing how big we are, how big we can be, and how much we can actually do to change the world we live in. So Spiritism is this science, philosophy, religion, art, whatever we want to call it, that show us that we are much more than just a material body spitting ideas out. We are not here just to be better animals. No. We are here to be humans. We are here to become, not a word that Spiritism uses that much, but to become angels in a more common way of saying, but in a Spiritist way of saying, to become better spirits. Spirits that are more evolved spiritually, that have this more ethic towards everything, towards our work, towards our bodies, towards the others, towards life, towards whatever, name it. That's what Spiritism is to me these days, is this life force that allows me to look at the world through these lenses of, hey, I am more than just a body. And I am here to love. I am here to grow. I am here to be a better spirit, a better person. This is what Spiritism is to me.